Hello, I'm Onita Coward-Mayers. Welcome to the 2017 City Council District 9 Special Election Voter Guide, brought to you by NYC Votes, the voter education program of the New York City Campaign Finance Board. This nonpartisan voter guide has been translated into Spanish and Chinese and is available on voting.nyc. This one-of-a-kind program gives you an opportunity to hear from the candidates running for the open city council seat in District 9. So please take some time to listen to their views, and of course, remember to vote on Tuesday, February 14th.
My name is Cordell Clear. 4 generations of my family live here in Harlem. We've endured the many transformations of this community. My experiences gained from living, worshiping, raising my family, organizing, working in and for this district have provided me with firsthand knowledge of our community's needs. Along with my work for over 18 years in the office of the former city council member and state senator Bill Perkins, it is the best preparation I could have had. Prior to working in government, due to the poor living conditions in my home, my family became affected by lead poisoning in the early 1990s. I fought along with and ultimately chaired a citywide coalition of parents, healthcare professionals, unions, elected officials, tenant, education, and housing advocates to bring about stronger lead paint poisoning protections for children. After 12 years of struggle, organizing, public education, lobbying legislators, and lawsuits, we were victorious in getting the most comprehensive childhood lead poisoning prevention bill in the country passed in the New York City Council in 2004. Though this bill did not change what had already happened to my family, I am proud to say it has protected thousands of children since. As a former community school board member in District 3 and former president of the Community Education Council, I fought for equal and improved educational options for all children. With my fellow board members, I created and implemented policy that increased fairer enrollment opportunities to choice public schools in the district. I have served as a Democratic district leader in this community for over a decade. I've worked as a community organizer and advocate for over 25 years. I know what it takes to bring change. I look forward to continuing my service in this district as your council member. I've come a long way from my humble beginnings, and I believe that people should not forget where they've come from. As your neighbor and friend, we're all in this together. I will continue to work hard for you.
As a Harlem businessman, I've been working for the past several years with Black clergy, Hispanic and African American business leaders, and have been instrumental in New York setting a 30% local hiring goal for minority and women on all state projects. I believe if we empower our community economically, we can change our neighborhoods for the better and provide better schools for our children, affordable housing for our families, and a better quality of life for all of us. I was born in Liberia, fled a civil war, and lived in public housing. I know what it's like not to have sufficient heat in the winter and to be mocked for having an accent or being different. That's what is so great about this village of Harlem, where I live and call home. It embraces us all. My name is Charles Cooper, and I look forward to your support on February 14th.
Good evening. I'm Marvin Holland. I'm a husband, a father, a veteran, and longtime community activist. I'm also a proud resident of Harlem. For the past 25 years, I've been a transit worker, and over the years, I've held many positions within my union before becoming the political and legislative director, representing over 42,000 members. I work with elected officials and community groups to advance legislation in Albany and City Hall for our working families. What does this mean? For example, last year I passed 2 bills, the Cleaners Assault Bill protecting our workers, and the Veterans Buyback Bill, which allows vets to buy back pension time. Now I'm ready to put my experience to work for the people of Harlem. My focus is addressing the issues the people of Harlem are most concerned about, including affordable housing, education, safety and quality of life, jobs, homelessness, incoming developers and gentrification, more services for our youth, families, and seniors, investment in nature. I've built my career bringing people together to achieve results, and I want to do the same for the residents of Harlem. One more thing I want you to know about me. Nobody will ever outwork me, and I plan to earn your vote the old-fashioned way, with hard work and your help. I hope you'll vote for me, Marvin Holland, on Valentine's Day, Tuesday, February 14th, 2017. For more information about my campaign, please visit my website at www.hollandforharlem.nyc. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Athena Moore. I'm running for City Council District 9. My life's focus is public service. I helped deliver $27 million to the community as director of the Northern Manhattan office of the Honorable Gail Brewer. My grandmother was a sharecropper from the South and raised me in public housing. My mother was mentally ill, and my father passed away from substance abuse after returning from the Korean War. Today, I stand on my grandmother's shoulders. She inspired me to always work hard. My passion and professional background are in public policy, health, and human services, as well as strategic planning. I'm here today because I want to represent you and deliver for our community. I ask for your vote and support to move our district forward into a new direction.
We are at a critical moment. Our values, our people, and so much of what we have fought for are under attack by the Trump administration in Washington. It means here locally, we all must get up and work harder, stand up and fight stronger, and we must all fight against injustice everywhere and for the causes and issues in which we all believe. I'm Bill Perkins. I'm running for the City Council because I can do more for you, more for our seniors, more for our children, and more for our community. I ask you for your support in this campaign and the continuing fight to knock down barriers and uplift our community. I've been honored to represent you for these past years, and we've done some important things working together. Passed the lead paint law to protect children from the deadly effects of lead in their homes, fought to improve our public schools for all our children, brought attention to the plague of rats in our homes and neighborhoods, passed a New York City living wage law and a statewide minimum wage increase, and much more. I'm excited about this opportunity to make our voices heard as your City Council member, working to make sure every child has the opportunity for a quality education and to succeed, fighting to make sure the people living in this community can afford to stay in this community, and continuing to be a loud voice for equality, fairness, and justice. I ask you to stand with me in this campaign to blaze a new trail forward. I ask you to get involved with this campaign and in the community to fight against hatred and for equality, fairness, and the progress we know is right. I ask for your vote on February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day.
Hi, I'm Larry Scott Blackman, and I'm running to be the next City Council member for the 9th Council District. As a native son of Harlem, I have lived through the many changes that have taken place in our community, and now I'm ready to use my expertise and deep love for Harlem to build a better tomorrow for all of us. My 3 priorities are education, safe and affordable housing for homeowners and renters, and a healthier Harlem. Every child deserves the right to a high-quality education. As your City Council member, I will visit every school in the district within my first 100 days to assess the needs of each school, with the goal of ensuring that our children receive all of the resources they need in order to succeed. I understand the nuances of housing programs, be they HDFCs, Mitchell Lamas, TIL, NYCHA, individuals with Section 8, or those without housing. I will stand with you to enforce existing laws, protect the most vulnerable, and negotiate respectfully with the community when changes are proposed. Over the last 20 years, I have worked in Harlem, fighting to improve the health of Harlemites. I served as an assistant coach for Harlem Little League and have even volunteered to teach cardio classes. At the New York City Parks Department, I fought to save the Fire Watch Tower in Marcus Garvey Park, giving Harlemites a place for passive recreation. I have served on the boards of many arts and culture organizations. The next council member will have to hit the ground running on day one. Given my vast experience in government and in the private sector, I understand the budgeting process. I also understand how to hold agencies accountable to ensure delivery of services. I am supported by Assemblymember Inez Dickens, former Assemblymember Keith Wright, and many other elected officials and community leaders. Mine is a campaign of energy and ideas, and I encourage you to join our team. Visit our website at blackman2017.com. Thank you.
Greetings, District 9 residents. I am Todd Stevens, candidate for City Council in historic Harlem. On February 14th, you have the power to decide Harlem's future. As a resident for 15 years, and new father to my daughter Chloe, I want to live in a Harlem where everyone feels safe to walk down the street. Police officers are our neighbors and are responsive to our needs and suggestions as residents. I want to ensure that every child, regardless of race or income, is in a high-performing school that will give them the opportunity to choose a career of their choice. I want to invest further in community public spaces and parks for their residents and families to enjoy. With my years of experience as a real estate broker, I have provided over 500 homes to residents in Harlem and have the knowledge and desire to continue to expand homeownership for all residents who want it. Rent stabilization is not enough. Homeownership is the path to wealth and stable housing for generations. Along with homeownership, I will expand opportunities for entrepreneurship and job creation in the 9th District. As New York City continues to evolve, I will make it my mission that the residents of the 9th District don't get left behind. Again, I am Todd Stevens, and I will continue to work hard for your vote, so vote for me this February 14th to see a better tomorrow. Please visit my website, harlemfortodd.com, for more information. Thank you.